Today, the Lord is speaking to all of us that when something goes wrong, the place you live, the society you live, the country you live, in the state you live, in any place where you reside, something goes wrong, something is not good happening in your place of residence. That means you need to work out and you need to pray as a child of God. That is your responsibility. And understand that when why the Lord has put you in a certain place, because at times of trouble you will be there to pray for those people, for that place to the Lord, because we need to understand that why the Lord has put us in a certain place at a certain time. Everything has a plan, everything has a destiny. The Lord has put you in that place at the right time. And if something really goes wrong in the place you reside, in the country you reside, you need to take up that as an open invitation to pray to the Lord. Because in the Bible, even in Psalm 94, it clearly mentions the verse says, "Who will rise up for me against the wicked? Who will take stand for me against the evildoers?" And in many places in the Bible, it clearly mentions the Lord is seeking a person to be in the gap. Where is the gap happening? The gap is between God and the people of this earth. There is a gap. There is no connection between these two people because people are being led astray by the enemy. Okay, and the Lord wants the people to come back to Him. So there needs to be somebody who brings them back to God. So there is a gap between the people and the God, and somebody needs to fill that gap. And the Bible clearly mentions many places that the Lord is seeking for somebody to bridge the gap. That means we as a children of God need to be in the gap so that we will plead to God on behalf of the people of this earth, the people who are being suffering. Because the Lord will hear our voice because we are more closer to God. And through us, the Lord will save them, the Lord will protect them, the people who do not know God. And also understand that a people's mindset cannot be changed. It's always influenced by a supernatural power. It needs to be either from God or it needs to be either from the devil. So as of now, we clearly see Satan is the prince of this world. He rules this world. So definitely his power is what is influencing the mindsets of the people. And the Bible clearly mentions many places that there are principalities and powers and rulers of darkness in different areas, in every area of the earth. And these principalities and the powers influence people's mindset. So if the people are in trouble or people's mindset are stagnated, they're not able to know God and seek God, that means definitely a power is ruling, an evil power, a principality, a ruler of darkness is ruling over that place. And that is why people are being in darkness. They're not able to see Jesus, they're not able to see the light of Christ because the power that evil forces has been over that place, and that is why they're not able to know God. So we need to stand as a child of God, we need to stand in the gap and plead for the Lord to remove that principality, that power of darkness from that area. We ourselves cannot fight against those supernatural powers, but nothing is impossible to God. So when we being in the gap, when we plead to God to remove that principality, that power in that place, the spiritual battle is happening. The Lord will remove those principalities, those powers, evil rulers of darkness from that place. And that is how the people will be delivered. Once the principality is gone from the area, that dominion, that power and authority of the enemy will no longer be on those people. The people will be set free, and then the people will get to know the Lord even more. And then the preachers, the pastors can go, the gospels can be preached, and people will perceive it at once because now there is no spiritual darkness and no spiritual obstruction to the people in that area. So this is what our responsibility is as a child of God, to bridge the gap, stand in the gap and pray for the people of this earth. So if there is something wrong happening in your area, in your place, in your state or country, bridge the gap. You are responsible. The Lord will seek an accountability from us as well. So bridge the gap, stand in the gap, and pray to the Lord that He will remove those principalities, the rulers of darkness from those areas, and the people will be set free from that place so that they can seek the Lord even more closely in Jesus' name. Amen.